wild kitty appeared, and today for you, we're talking about Voltron. Again. Okay, so I was going to post a non-Voltron video this week, but then I looked at my calendar and realized Voltron Season 4 is only a few days away, so here we are. Anyways, today I'm going to be talking about Lance. Now, why do I want to talk about him? I mean, I've already made a video about his character study. So why? Well, the reason I am making this video is because, to be honest, Lance has been on my mind a lot lately. And here's why. I have noticed on YouTube and on Tumblr, well, mostly Tumblr, that there has been two theories about Lance's fate in Season 4 that I thought would be interesting to talk about and just give my thoughts on the theories. So let's talk about Lance mind control theory. Now, here is the lowdown. So the theory goes is that at some point Lotor and his generals will kidnap Lance at some point because they want info on Voltron, and Lotor thinks Lance is the weakest member, so he can get info from him easy. But Lance isn't going to give up info that easy. But then Lotor thinks of a new plan, bringing Lance over to his side. Most likely, Lotor would figure out that Lance is Keith's right-hand man, so he knows that Keith would not want to hurt Lance at all. I mean, none of the paladins would. Also, it would break up Voltron, since they can't form Voltron without Lance. But Lotor knows Lance isn't going to join that easily, so mind control is basically the best thing. So if you remember, one of Lotor's generals can control people, so it's not going to be hard to do. But again, we don't know exactly how this power works. But what we do know is when she did it, she seemed to be touching the person she was controlling. But again, we do not know exactly how strong her powers are, so she could easily take control of Lance, and then the paladins will have to fight their friend. So what are my thoughts on this theory? Now, I will let you know when it comes to these kind of storylines, I'm always very interested in them. Just seeing a good guy turn bad from brainwashing or corruption. It's just always been an interesting storyline to me, and honestly I don't know why I like it, I just do. But to be honest, this time around, I'm not feeling it. I don't want to see the paladins fight each other. I mean, unless it's for training. I don't want to see Lance turn bad, mainly because the boy's been through enough as it is, so I'm hoping this theory is not true. Okay, the next theory is Lance's death. I have seen this going around a lot, and that Lance is going to end up dead at some point. He is going to sacrifice himself to save someone, or all of his teammates. He cares deeply for his team. They're like a second family to him. I mean, he protected Kuran from a blast that basically could have killed him, and Lance hardly knew Kuran at that point, but he still risked his life for him. And then there was the time that Lance thought the castle was haunted. He heard Kuran's voice calling for help, and Lance still ran down to where he was hearing the voice to help Kuran, and then Lance gets stuck in the airlock. And if it wasn't for Keith, Lance would pretty much be dead. So he pretty much cares for his team. I mean, the way he accepted Keith as the new leader, and also accepted Alora for being Blue's new pilot. He cares a lot for his team, so it wouldn't be surprising if he sacrificed himself to save someone he cares about. I've seen a few people say that Keith is going to blame himself for Lance's death because it's gonna somehow end up being his fault. So I see where people are coming from when they talk about this theory. Also, there's the fact that Jeremy Shada, Lance's voice actor, joked about Lance dying before. But from what I hear, Jeremy likes to spoil things at times, or sometimes just likes to be a big troll. Either way, we don't know. Anyways, what do I think of this theory? Well, it holds up and makes a lot of sense, but something tells me they're not going to kill off Lance. It would be a really dumb move to do. I think they're just going to make us think Lance is dead, but in fact he just got badly injured protecting someone. then he'll go into a Shiro and disappear on us, and then we'll all be like, where's Lance? So that's my thoughts on these theories. What are yours? Tell me down below in the comments. Next week's video will not be Voltron related, as I'm off on October break and I'll be away seeing a friend of mine for the week. So I will not have the time to film and edit me talking about Season 4. But I promise you, the week after that video will be all ready to go. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember to like and subscribe for more geeky themed videos, and until we meet again, goodbye!